You know, on any given day, a bad crash like this can snarl traffic and put someone's life in jeopardy. So several Ohio hospitals are helping doctors of the future be better prepared. And as 10 TV News reporter Tino Ramos shows us right now, sometimes that means dealing with emergencies away from the hospital.
Straight out, and then we're going to slide this cut in. As soon as we have some room, let's get the cut in.
It's a bad accident where seconds are critical to save a life.
Oh, no.
It's the initial chaos of arriving at the scene first, something these medical professionals may never experience.
It's not like being in the ER, is it?
No, not at all.
They are future doctors who are learning what emergencies are about outside the hospital with the people on the front lines.
For these doctors in training, these are not the sterile conditions they'll get used to. This is a true appreciation of what first responders actually have to go through and the difficult conditions they have to deal with.
Prairie Township firefighters want medical students to see and experience what they do. Everything from trying to clear an airway in an ambulance.
It makes it much more difficult when you're moving around and bouncing.
To stabilizing a person who's trapped in a car. They're even learning how much work it takes to reach a victim.
You're taking a jigsaw, you're taking a puzzle apart, you're not putting it together. You guys are putting it together in the emergency room. Now you get to come out here and take everything apart.
Heather Darrington didn't realize how difficult it is to remove a victim from a crashed car and still keep the victim safe.
There's not a lot of room, and there's lots of people, and they're in awkward positions.
But now these students have a better understanding and a different view about what goes on before the victim arrives in the emergency room.
I think it'll stick with them from now on. Wherever they ultimately end up practicing, there's going to be a true appreciation for what happens.
An appreciation that may help them save a life someday. Tino Ramos, 10 TV News.
And this week's training involved resident physicians from Doctors Hospital here in Columbus. What a great perspective that they're getting from that training.
It really is. Well, in Hollywood.